an incredible win rate, and insane profits. I am of course referring to the strategy I'm going to be teaching you in this video. I'll be showing you everything you need to master this strategy, so make sure you watch the whole video so you don't miss anything. And with that, let's jump straight into the video. So in this strategy, I've used an RSI indicator, which has benefited not only our accuracy on trade entries, but also our average profit rate. On your screen now is an example of just how big the take profit margin is compared to our tiny stop loss. Trust me guys, this is going to be a good one. Now, first thing is first, we need to get onto a trading chart. I'm going to be using TradingView.com, but feel free to use any platform you want. Now, once you're on your platform, select your chart that you want to be trading on. I'm going to be using Ethereum USD, but this strategy will work on any chart with a high level of daily volume. Alright, once you have your chart, set its time frame to 1 minute. And just like that, our chart is ready. Now let's add our indicators. For this, navigate to the top of your chart and select the Indicators tab, then search for Chandelier Exit. Now make sure you add this indicator made by Everget and not any of these copies. Okay, so we need to change some settings on this indicator to optimize it for scalping. So head to the Indicators settings icon and in the input section, set the ATR period to 1 and the ATR multiplier to 4. After this, jump over to the Style section and uncheck the following options. And for the buy label, change the line to below bar and the sell label to above bar. Okay, now what I'm doing is marking every false signal that this indicator has given. I'm doing this to show you why it's important to use a confirmation indicator, as I get lots of questions asking if they're really necessary. Now look at all these signals that, had you taken, would have resulted in a loss. But not to worry, it's time to add our confirmation indicator, which will filter out all these losing trades. So heading to the indicator search tab and searching for RSI. Now we need to change the RSI indicator settings to match up with our other indicator to filter out losing entries. So heading to the settings icon and change the RSI length from 14 to 25 and the MA length to 150. What this is going to do is sync up with the overall market trend rather than overcorrecting on tiny dips or gains in the price action. Now in the style section, change the RSI line to a color that is easily identifiable. I have chosen dark blue and have also increased both of the line thicknesses. Alright, and with that, the RSI indicator is ready. Now I'm going to show you how the RSI indicator confirms our entries. So here we see our primary indicator has issued a buy signal. To confirm that the signal is real, the RSI indicator line must cross over the MA line at the exact moment or within 1 bar of the buy signal being issued. You see here our RSI indicator has crossed the MA line and it was just 1 bar away from the buy signal, so this means our long entry is confirmed and we can enter a trade here. Now for short entries, you see the primary indicator has issued a red sell signal. Let's take a look at the RSI to see if it's confirmed. And here you can see the RSI indicator has gone below the MA line at the exact moment the sell signal was issued. Because this is a short trade, this is exactly what we want to see. So this is a validated short entry and we can go ahead and enter the trade. Now we can make these signals even more accurate by changing a few more things on the primary indicator. So navigating to its settings and change the ATR multiplier to 1.85. I know this is a tiny adjustment, but trust me, it makes all the difference. Now our primary and confirmation indicators will match each other perfectly and our signals will be as accurate as they possibly can be. Okay guys, so this next part is optional. I'm going to be adding a moving average indicator to my chart. You don't have to do this, but it will increase the win rate just enough that it's worth the extra trouble. So if you want to follow this step, head up to the Indicators tab and search for moving average. Then once it's added to your chart, head to the settings icon and under the input section, change the length from 9 to 200. Then in the style section, make the MA line more visible by changing its color and thickness. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to show you how we can use this indicator. So how we use this indicator is simple. If we get a signal to go long from our primary indicator, which is then confirmed by the RSI indicator, we can get our final confirmation by seeing the price action moving above the 200 MA line. If this condition is met, then this is an entry we definitely want to take. And you will already be able to guess for short trades, it is the exact opposite. If our primary indicator issues a sell signal and our RSI indicator confirms it, we can get our final confirmation by seeing the price action moving below the 200 MA line. Alright, I'm going to give you guys one final real world example of both long and short entries before backtesting. So starting with long entries, here we see the primary indicator has issued a new buy signal. We also see the RSI indicator breached above the yellow MA line at the exact moment the buy signal was issued. Then for our final confirmation, we see the price action is moving above the 200 MA line. Now to enter the trade, place a buy order on the close of our trigger candlestick. Then place the stop loss at the recent swing low. And for our take profit, we're going to be targeting between 2 and 5 times the risk. How this works is if your stop loss is very close to your entry, like this example, we're going to be targeting 5 times the risk. However, if your stop loss is quite far down, meaning the most recent swing low was much lower than the trade entry, we'll be targeting far lower of a take profit at around 2 times the risk. As you can see, this trade was extremely successful. Now let's take a look at short entries. So the rules for short entries are the opposite. First, we need our primary indicator to issue a sell signal. Then our RSI indicator needs to confirm it by crossing below the yellow MA line at the exact moment the signal is issued. Then for our final confirmation, we need the price action to be moving below the 200 MA line. With all these conditions met, we can place a sell order on the close of our trigger candlestick, and the stop loss will be set at the recent swing high. For our take profit, I'm going to be targeting 3 times the risk for this trade, as the recent swing low isn't super close to our entry point, but it's also not far away either. And just like that, we hit our take profit, making a very nice profit indeed. Alright traders, hopefully you understood the rules of this strategy. Now it's time for me to jump into the backtester and bring you guys the results. Now whilst I'm gathering these trades, I want to just quickly show you guys the backtester I use. It's called Trader's Edge and it is by far the best backtester out there. Its creator is a small time trader from New Zealand, just a small hop over from where I am in Australia. All you need to do is set how much your initial account size is and then input the profit and loss from each trade you do. Trader's Edge then uses its calculators and data analysis tools to give you every stat you could possibly need to know, such as profit factor, win rate, max drawdown, consecutive wins and losses, and so much more. What's more is you can save your results to your library and compare it later on. They also offer more than just a backtester. They have other features you can use like their position size calculator, which is just priceless for any traders who trade on Forex and with commodities. Also their profit and loss calculator to track trading performance long term and make important notes, as well as indicators and strategies menu. This menu is where you can find methods that are ranked on leaderboards by thousands of traders so you know that they have proven to work. Now a lot of new traders aren't overly confident with backtesting, but it's no problem as all users get a full step-by-step backtesting plan which is $100 in value. All of this has helped me to grow as a trader and I couldn't make these strategies or even these videos without it. If you want to check it out, I've left a link for a free 7-day trial with absolutely no commitments in the description below. So if after 7 days you're not loving it, you can cancel at no cost whatsoever. Alright, let's head back to the video and get these final results. Alright, I've just finished up in the backtester and the results are incredible to say the least. We achieved a win rate of 72%, which is high but not as high as our profit of 1,372%, which is just insane. This is one of the highest profits I've ever gotten on a scalping strategy and it's primarily due to our risk reward setup. Looking deeper into the stats, we see we had a profit factor of 5.13 and our most profitable trade grew our account by 16%. We also had 9 consecutive wins against just 3 consecutive losses with a max drawdown of 8.82%. Now these results are incredible and I definitely recommend you guys give this strategy a go. Of course, make sure you practice on a demo account using paper money first before using it in live market conditions. Also, backtest results do vary, so you may get a higher or lower win rate, but even so this strategy will make boatloads of profit without much effort. And just quickly before I wrap this video up, once you guys have your results, don't forget to send them to me as I love seeing your stats and it allows me to average out strategies and check for parts that aren't working quite right. But with that, this video is done. I hope you found value in it, and if you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Enjoyed the strategy, stay profitable, and I'll see you in the next video.